Come on. Oh wow, this is taking forever. I wonder if there's a way to clear the chat. Maybe because Live Code TV is quite busy. I don't want to start working before the stream start, even though video replaying on Live Code TV is quack. It's hardly worth watching. To be honest, it's kind of harsh to say that, but they are really slow to load, really hard to scroll around, and it seems this thing has issue. Maybe the stream setting has issue. Let's see. I made no, because I made a new profile to stream on YouTube. Let me see if I am among the live streamers at least. Yep. So at least I appear in here. And if I close this, and they say there's another guy in here, but it seems me twice. Jesus Christ. Oh well, as long as I am there, I'll just keep working and see if people comes. If they don't, the video will be on YouTube. Let me adjust my seat, adjust my microphone, and start working. Alright. So, yesterday, I made new tables to indicate if we worked or oh my god. Slash maybe? Alright. Oh no, the slash appeared. Lucky me. A space? Good, okay. To be honest, let's do, yeah, worked. Or something. Here is the attendance table for all the people who are working on my project. A lot of people. So someday we will see 5 or 6. Haha. Depends on how successful my first game will go. Hopefully. Not 5 and 6. I might still have 2 and 3. It will be really nice if I have more than one artist because for some reason I didn't know art will take that much time. It's fucking slow. Not slower than programming, but it's fucking slow and it starts to annoy me sometimes. But I need to be patient and try to push the things and manage the project in a better way. And I made this table. I don't know if I streamed and worked on this table to tell me which task can be done behind the camera or front the camera, because some parts of the work I don't want to show on the camera. To be honest, I considered a lot of stuff I done on the camera are mediocre, but some of the stuff are really complex and how to put it. Programmers have some pride, I'm telling you, and sometimes they don't like other people use their code because they know They know because they do that. They take other people's work from online and they never credit them. And they say, oh, it's my work. This is my work. So it's kind of, even I have this feeling sometimes. So, for example, the share function, the tokenizer, I'm kind of proud of it, even though it's simple, but I'm using it in a good way anyway. Um, this table, the things that marked with stars, that's mean this is what I'm currently working on or planning to work on next. And this one I'm not going to work on next because it's behind the camera. When I go behind the camera, I will go back. So I was working on these problems, objects with layers, and I tried to fix something and I broke something and I discover I need to fix it. So I'm not going to work on these because these are behind the camera. I was working on this, but let me work on this. I should leave a warning that this video will be boring and I need to be more professional on presenting my work, but whatever. So we have the forum here. Let's toggle this one, paint back object, and let's work with the back object. So you see in here I always have a line to check if the thing that I'm printing is inside the screen that the player on or on the camera, so it doesn't draw things outside of the camera. Very annoying part, but it's kind of like for optimization. Oh good, someone is on, so the stream is on even though I failed to open it. Welcome, Jesse. So this part in here is do the same thing. You check the mini object if they are on or not. But the problem is, let me show you what's going on. Let me load the game info, and let's load the map. Oops. So the map have no background, so let's add a background, not from here, from here. And I'm going to change this later. I'm going to make it as a combo box instead of selecting it. Here. And let's add a boss ground with a camera speed. That means it moves with the camera a little bit. 0.5, 0.01, and it's a transparent image, and there you go. So you see, you don't see the transparent image because you need to show it in here. Oh my god, I didn't change the location, did I? Let me delete it and put it again. I cannot change the location because it's part of the key in the dictionary. So let me remove it and put it at 2.2. If you remember, I said I wanted transparent, but you see it's not transparent because we need to do something called dynamic to show the things how they appear in the game. Because in the world edit and the map edit, you don't want to see the thing. As you can see, the background here, this one, I made it move with the camera a little bit when you move down or move up to give it an impression that there's a layer. And this is possible with objects too. The problem is I didn't program the objects to move the camera with the dynamic setting. So I need to make a flag to show the objects are moving, if they are dynamic or not. So let's put some rocks in here, and they must be mini to affected by the camera. And when I move, they move with the camera, as you can see. But even when the dynamic is not on, so I need to do a lot of damn work to make this working. So what we are going to do here is where I'm printing the objects, the mini objects that's in the front. Oh, this is in the back, sorry. And let me check the background region, this one, and see this one. Oh my god, the longest check I've ever seen. So this is when the dynamic flag is on. I need to steal that here and make these objects, depends if it's a dynamic call or not. Should I make the check inside or outside? I believe outside is better. Because my friend, because if I make it outside, for each will work only once. Even though it's not that a big difference, but let's do that. Actually, it might be less confusing if I put it inside. No? Yeah, let's make it inside. It's not good to be optimization freak. Readability is important as well. So this code will check the position of the camera. So we need it, and actually this one check it with the shift itself. This is the shift, this part. So actually this code is more suitable for the dynamic part, and we need to change it in here to make it for the normal. Wait, this is the dynamic, so this one is not, so we need to change this one. So we need to remove the shift. Jesus, did you see that? It was double highlight. Yeah, this part is a little bit confusing. Oh my god, especially when I click on the mouse on the wrong line. And I need to delete them down. If I was careful enough yesterday and thought about it thoroughly, I won't make this mistake and I could save a lot of time. But now I'm paying for my recklessness. Here the same. I need to remove the shift and the ghost image, I need to change it as well to represent the increasements in size, the enlargement I meant. Let me lower the OBS on the other screen, because every time I do something it appears on the left side and it's distracting me, like if there's something going on and I deleted the wrong thing, didn't I? Oh shit, what I was deleting. No, this one is the right thing. hopefully I didn't delete the wrong things over all the lines. So this is on the background only. Let me test it. So I already made in the map, and it's already saved info, the layers info, the zoom and enlargements and the layers. So in here, if you go to the script wizard and open the map, it show you how many layers you have and what's the multiplier, or the, I don't know what you call it, the variable for the zoom and the camera speed. So we already made that, so we don't need to do it over and over, but for testing purposes we need to do it over and over. So the camera only work if the object is made for decoration purposes, which is the mini object, which save less memory actually. And I made a video about that, testing the differences. So these objects are a little bit farther, and these are a little bit, oh wow, what the hell? This look like rectangleish more than squarish. Did I make some kind of, yeah, I deleted the wrong line, my friends. So now if I move the camera, they don't move with different speeds. But if I do this, it should move with different speeds. So this one, oh, they move on the opposite direction. Silly me. I should make them not negative. Yeah, I should make them negative. What the hell is going on? No, I should reverse the numbers. Let me think. What the hell is going on? Yeah, I should reverse it into negative. Let me go there. So this one should be positive then. Alright. Oh, what the hell? They are going way too fast. I need to fix my calculation. So let's add that desk. But at least I done this part, but I made a problem with the size. It doesn't change the width when it's not dynamic. So I will fix that, but let's add a new line. Fix camera speed for mini object front. Alright, so let's try to fix the width now. Oh, I didn't save, oh well, I didn't save the map, but good, because the object. So apparently I deleted in this line the width. Let's go and take a look. Yeah, you see here, it takes the original width, but it doesn't take that zoom width. And this is the part of the zoom width. Whoa. That's why they look like rectangleish more than squarish. But the height, I didn't delete it. So we deleted the wrong part because I was talking too much while working. Yeah, later on I need to move all the scrap to the game engine too. So it will be much easier than dealing with this crap in the first place. Now they are squares again. Thanks God. So I better fix the speed thing before I work on the post objects. Let me put number 5 again and move, and they move together, and we do dynamic. This thing seems right, but something is off. This thing should be the fastest, not this thing. So let me go to the setting. So this one minus 88, let's make it minus 5. This one minus 62. What? This one is 75. This one is 88. So let's double check. Maybe because the jump is huge. Between 0 and 55. It should be like 12. 25. 37. And 5. Alright. So if we move, now that's much more like it. So the further the objects, the slower they move. So we can even add more of them. As you can see, because it's not dynamic, it's hard to judge their position. That's why I need to have a dynamic and non-dynamic workflow. Now we turn the dynamic on, and there you go. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Yes, it's not transparent. Yes, a lot of issues, but we can use the trees. Oh, let's set the non-dynamic first. So if we have 4 trees and then closer trees and then even closer trees, oh, come on, move. You can see the ghost image doesn't show the enlargement based on the layer zoom. So we could have something like this. I don't know why the tree is not is kind of cut from the top. So based on the camera, when the character move, he will see these trees move faster than these. And each map have its own info about the layers. So we played enough in here. Let's change the both backgrounds. This one, and we need this thing. Oops, I didn't copy the condition. Little by little, and the engine is getting more and more features. So first of all, let me check. Let me copy it before I check. Oh my god. Why this is not working? Because we forgot this parentheses. Is it me or this line is a little bit taller? I should say longer. So let's focus on this line and check if the width is not fixed. The width, my friend, is not fixed. Let's go back. And it should be something like this. So let me copy this and go down. So this should this line should check if the object is on the screen and it's using the fixed size of the block, which need to be changed. This one we need to make it dynamic by adding the speed of the camera, this value. And in here we do the same thing. Do we? Yeah, we do. I believe I can fly. I believe I don't know the rest of the song. And here we need to add the width, but before we do that, let's copy this sucker and add it here. Even though all these calculation is not necessary in this part, because usually the images in the front of the camera, that closer to the camera, that's closer to the player, I mean to the user, that in the front of everything appear larger usually, but it's a game and you can do whatever you want, and we can make the things that closer look smaller actually. So this one is the height. So let's check this line. Is the zoom and the size are alright? So yeah, it's using the layer zoom. Good. Now we need to remove the camera positioning from this guy, and we will finish this task. So this part need to be removed when the setting is not running on dynamic, and this part need to be removed, and that's it. We do a little test and we can check them out. Next I will work on the ghost image. I want to make the ghost image look the same size, or take the same size of the objects before you place them. So once again, we have objects. We want them in the front, not in the back, in the front. They are mini. And let's enlarge this thing. So this is the closest to the player. I mean the far away. This is the first layer in the front of the players, not the users. I screwed up my... Oh wow, they look way larger than when they look way smaller. I should add more just for the sake of testing. And I'm going back to check the numbers because the jump that I made was way too large. Yeah, let's add more. So this is how their real position in the data, and this is how you see them in the map edit. But in the game, they should show like this. So, oh my god, not. They are blinding my eyes, and the speed is not as I wanted. So let's go back and check the speed. It doesn't show the effect. So this is the first layer in here, which is normal, no speed. This is the second layer, and even with number like 5 it doesn't show. And this one is 62. So what we are going to do, I'm going to increase the scale and see if there is an effect or not. Okay, now it's look more the way I like it. So if the player in here, and let me add him. Oh, I made that change, but it seems I didn't fix it. So let me 64. I was testing the saving feature. Still? Weird. Are you telling me the save worked the first time, but now it's not working? Or maybe I didn't click on save. So, because these objects are in the front of the player, they cover him like this. But when he walk, oh wow, what the hell was that? Oh, I was I was moving the keyboard with the mouse, but the mouse was on the left. Silly. Very silly. So you see the objects in here move farther. So if they are large objects, hopefully they look nice. Hello? Oh, it's not dynamic, silly you. Remove the dynamic. Put one here. Oh, the location are not perfect. Look at that. It immediately disappeared. Not good. But the tree on the right is working. The trees on the left are not working. So let's make dynamic. So as you can see, they move faster and they give the impression that I like. But they are not tall enough. I would like the trees in the game to be much taller than this. I need to discuss this with Artem. Anyway, there's no easy way to delete the objects now. And only God knows how I'm going to fix that. What I was going to say. Yeah, this is done, but this problem, the camera on the left, yeah, it's not accurate. So let's see what's going on. So the guy who's checking, this guy. Ah, he's still using XYZ. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Where the hell? So let me search for XYZ and see if they appear in this line. Nope. Alright. So let's test it again. A little bit better, but still, it disappeared all of a sudden. Why is that? Let me zoom out and see the effect. Yeah, same. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But this is what's make it oh, I didn't multiply it with the multiplier, with the zoom multiplier. That's why. So what we are going to do, we need this guy. So bear with me, this will be a headache. I don't want to change that. Maybe I'll change that in the layer there. But for more accuracy, we need to change that. I wonder if this checking is making things more, what do you call it? Optimized, because it seems the function, oh my god, is getting way too large. And it's checking for each object, so I'm not sure. Hello. Not bad, not bad. Working on layers, object layers and decoration. So, as I said, let me show our new friend in here. Actually, he's an old viewer. Usually come and watch it here. And unfortunately, IG Sky. Unfortunately, I don't stream regularly because I don't feel like it all the time. So we have objects and we have layers and we have decoration and we have a lot of crap. So I was demonstrating that there is a difference in size when the objects are closer to the screen. And this is configurable. In each map, it has its own layer data. And the layers should move in different speed. Wait a minute. Are they moving? No, they are not moving. Good. And when we make it dynamic, that show how the game react to these objects, they move in different speed, but you can notice that the objects are disappearing before they cross the screen. And I'm trying to fix that because this is not good. This is not good for the gameplay. It will look immature. And it should, in the smaller objects that far away, let me remove the dynamic so I know where I'm adding them. They should work fine. So if I move the camera a little bit on the edge, look at that ray. It should disappear and appear in the right position, but not this one. Of course, the game camera is much smoother than this, so it doesn't have huge chunk of scrolling. Anyway, so I figured out the problem, which is the zoom is not multiplied with the layer zoom. So what we are going to do, we are going to take the zoom and replace it with the zoom of the layer in here too, and see if that will fix the problem. I need to be careful with the code. Where do I do that? I'm not going to replace the lift condition of the equation. I'm going to replace only the right equation. And this one with height. Alright. I'm losing my mind because I'm checking two lines at once and this is not healthy. So let's try it again. As usual. Load the game file. Yeah, the impressive part, if you ask me, because this is a work of a year and a half, is all of that is configurable in the game file and the maps. And this is the job of the game engine after all. What I was going to do. Yeah, I was going to stop bragging and start working. And let's see, 3.1. It must be a decoration, that's mean mini objects. And these are the normal ones. These are a little bit closer. And this one a little bit more closer. Let's go to the last layer. I don't want to test all of them. So if I move to the edge, it should... Nice. So as you can see, they don't disappear on the edge anymore. Let's see the right side. Yep. And with that, we finish this problem. Very nice. So we fix this one. We fix this one. Then we fix this one. And we fix this one. Now, in less 1 hour. That's really impressive. I didn't check the back objects. Let's fix the code of the back objects to be true of ourselves. So we need to go to the back objects section, this one, and let's check the zoom factor once again. The zoom factor of this one, I will change it in the left side because usually the layers on the back side are smaller. Damn, a lot. Yeah, a lot of equations. I don't like it because we have two different layers of zooms and two difference of camera speed, and the line became huge. Whoopsie. Back. We need to use the back layer info. Oh, hopefully I'm not going to replace the wrong things again, because that's not funny. Jesus. I feel there's something wrong with this line. It's way too long. It should be 4 conditions. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there are 4 conditions. But this line is getting out of control. Oh yeah, I was reading the wrong line. This one. I need to test this one before I go to the next task. So let's do it. It seems there's another guy who's streaming from time to time. Actually stream much more than me. Making games on Monogame from scratch. And I'm glad that there's another guy like me. I don't know what's his name, Sherlock or something. What is this? Load the game file. Didn't I load the game file already? No, I didn't. What's wrong with... I have objects, right? Did I load the map? Yeah, I load the map. Why there's no objects? Dun dun da. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. What the heck was that? Anyway, let's put objects in. We need an auto name. And we put different layers. And to make the test easier and to make it more true, actually I need to test the both objects too. Let's zoom in. And now let's move the camera and see if they disappear. Yeah, it disappeared. Before, yeah, it disappeared way much earlier. So we screwed up the code. Let's test the in the front objects too. So this is the in front objects. No, they don't screw up, and even when zoom in, but the back objects they screwed up heavily. So let's return the zoom normal. Hopefully I can get it. So this is the normal zoom, or 0999. Oh wow, look at that, total screwed up. I should show my brothers this crap. It's funny for me, but they might see it as a This is a perfect example of perfect screws up. What have you done? So let's go and check the code. Maybe I shouldn't play with this one. So even though that's not logical, but let me remove it. By the way, what have I done? Yeah, I changed both lines. Congratulations. Wait. Oh my god. I got a sudden headache all of a sudden. Um... Why? Why is it not working? Oh, wait. Wait. How did it look like? Ah, I see. I got confused for a second. Alright. Focus. So... this part too? So I'm removing the second zoom factor from the left side of the equation. I said it in a more technical way, but it became more confusing at the same time. It's like a surgery. Any small mistake and I must scrub everything over. Again. So we remove the left side zoom factor from the objects layers. And let's edit the file this time. I want to see what have I done. Then load the map. So let's add the object. They must be mini and they must have a name. And the mini objects, they considered a cluster, and all of these objects considered as one. And that's why, my friends, I cannot change their names because they have only one name for the cluster. And each layer have its own cluster of the objects. Yeah, it's not smooth to scroll and put the objects. Whoops, number 4. And number 5. So we are going to test it when we move. It seems much better. So let's move slowly and see. So yeah, you see that? The object doesn't disappear immediately. Let's check it on the right side. Yeah, it seems we fixed it. It seems. Let's zoom and test it. The double zoom fiasco. Perfect. Not perfect actually, because this one seems to disappear before it should. Nope. My mistake. Good. So we are done with this task. Now I can say, yep, it's done. What's the game? Axiom Verge. Isn't that the Metro-like thing? Metroid-like? I don't know what they call it. Connect the object placing the map. Let's work on the ghost image, even though I don't see the I don't see the task for the ghost image. It seems I only have 4 tasks left for 5 hours. Interesting. Well, we will add one because I cannot see it. I don't think I will work on map regions, but we can work on that if we finish everything. So let's type plus in here. Oh my. Update the game engine, support the new. This is behind. Faction system, this is later. Active attack, this is, we must do this first. Test an eye, move walker hands, full engine. All of this must be done after this. We can work on this. Again, I need to add a space. But we need to work on these first. So before that, let me add a line and say change the object ghost image size based on the object's layers zoom values. So this one in front, and difficulty is 3, 1. I believe I added, but I can't see it. I cannot fucking see it. Importance actually 7. So let's take a look. So the zoom or the ghost image is thrown when you move the mouse. So it's in a different section. So let's see, mouse move, map fill, map fill. I can search for it actually, that will be easier. Aha, here. Oh, wait. What? Huh. It's, oh, yes, the ghost image, I want it to be in the front of everything. That's why it's in here. So let's make a region for it. So this is the ghost image of the objects. And let's take a look. It started on the max, on the mouse X and Y. We will going to change this soon. It will be a lot of fun. So you see here we multiplied with the zoom vector. We need to multiply it again with the layer. And this is a problem. We don't know if this is a negative layer or a positive layer. So we need to do a question mark. And give me a second. We need to add an additional condition here soon, because what I'm going to do, if we don't have a condition, we will screw up. We need this value, OLCP. So int parse OLCP text is greater than 0. Then we will use the map BL active map boast object zoom. Damn it, how can I get the layer? This is wonderful. I know how to get the layer, but I'm thinking about, yeah, this is one print only. It doesn't print with for each or whatever. So we need to get this value. -1. Else, let's say 0 for now. And this should be question mark. Let's go to the map class. And let's go to add object function. And in here, this is the formula for the location. So this one depends on the count of the objects. Let me think for a second. What am I doing? So -5 is 5 minus 5, which is 0, which is the first object of the list. So let's go here. Jesus Christ. And this one is the number -1. This is the easier part, but the back part here, it need to be this one count. And we need to get the condition again, just for the fun of it. I should test this value instead of dump it again. But you know me. Jesus Christ. I'm just checking if there's another factor that use zooms. So we need to add the same thing here. Yeah, figured we will get the parentheses issue. Let me remove it for a second and check what the hell is going on. Oh, yeah, I copied the parentheses that I shouldn't. Oh, times is up. I should take a break soon. Okay, before I take the break, let me test it. So now we should have the ghost images show the actual size of the object before we add one. Oops. Oh, what the hell? So if we have rock and we have layer 5 and we have a name, we get nothing. Layer 1, we get nothing. Layer 2, we get something. And it seems it's actual size, but the back, these ones doesn't show. So we screwed up and this part. This part is screwed up. And we will check it after the break. Oops. Where is OBS? Mr. OBS. Maybe I need to add a plus instead of minus, because it's already negative. Alright. And I was, where's the flash memory? And here it is. Silly you. Alright, we are back and 1 minute left. Screw it, let's start working. Screw it, let's. Actually, that was funny to say. Alright, so. What was the problem? Last thing. Yeah, the. Something something is something something. But in the other words, this I believe should be plus, not minus. So let's yeah. Wait, don't screw up everything yet. Don't screw up everything yet. Oh my god, yep, I screwed up everything. One at a time. One at a time. So this is the ghost image configuration. And we need to multiply it with the zoom based on the layer zoom. So if it was in the front, it should use the front layer zoom list, which has a symbol location formula, but the back is more complicated, and I believe the problem is this one should be plus. So let's check the other zoom, and this is the one. So let's test it again. So ghost images work with monsters or creatures based on how you look at them. And I believe it doesn't work with zoom either. Nope, it works with zoom. Shut up. Okay. It works with zoom. So let's check the object. So object, it shouldn't work if I didn't select the layer. But I wonder if that generates error. Yeah, so we need to add an exception here soon. So this is -1, it's working now. -2, -5. Good. Oh, it doesn't have a name, so I cannot place them. An easy fix to do that is make them auto name. And now I don't need to worry about the size. Beautiful. The only problem is the dynamic thing. If you put dynamic and you move the camera and you try to place an object, oh, it didn't save the values. Dang it. Because I didn't save the map, no problem. It doesn't place it in the right position. What? It does. What the hell? This guy insists to make me look like a liar. Something is not going right. Hey. Is the layer movement broken? Jesus. We just broke what I've done. Congratulations. It was working a few seconds, now it's not. So let's figure out what the heck is going on, because this is not funny. So let's place objects on different layers. Move the camera a little bit. They move all together. Make it, it was non-dynamic. What the hell? It was working and it's not. So let's check the setting. Yeah, there are zoom factors, but let me fix the zoom factor and see. So this one is 0, this one is 5, This one, let's make it 1. This one, let's make it 1.5. And this one is 2. Capiche? Capiche. Let's put it, and nope. Oh, stupid you. Because they are not mini objects. This only work with mini objects because mini objects are used for decoration purposes. Silly you. That's why they didn't move in the first place. So if we place objects in here, and we place objects that closest in here, and we move, they move faster, and that's what's the whole point of the system. So let's put objects in here. Whoops. And let's make it even more interesting by putting objects over each other. Actually cover it completely just to see the effect of the camera. I should put it in the middle to see the effect for real. So let's remove the dynamic first, because if I don't put dynamic, I don't know the real location of the objects that we are dealing with. Oh wait, but now I cannot tell. Silly you. Yeah, it's kind of hard to figure it out how to make it look like that. So I'm not sure how can I fix that. Actually, I should be able to fix that. When the dynamic flag is on, I cannot place the objects in different places because this is not the real place of the object in the first place. Look at me how I'm talking. So when I place an object in here, it's moved a lot on the left because this is a very close object. It should move with the camera. So only the ones that not affected by the camera, I can place them normally. But the ones that close, I can't because they move a lot with the camera. They move on the left, so you see them there on the far left on the map. So to be honest, it's better to fix this because what if you want to make some kind of artist look of something, like for example, when you move to a certain place, certain objects form a word or a letter on the background as an artistic move. So you cannot do it with this now. So let's try to fix that. First, let me do a condition here. And select index is greater than 0, greater and equal than 0. Alright, so this won't give me fire an error if the layer is not on. Let's test it before we go on. So I will select an object, but I'm not going to select a layer, so it doesn't fire an error anymore, because it should draw something based on the ghost image. So let's check the tasks. And we just done this successfully. Let's add another task. I'll never finish. Place object on the ghost image when the dynamic flag is on. Front. Difficulty 3. Importance. Actually, it's good for making decent maps, so decent looking maps. So let's put it as 8. All right. So where do we place the objects is in the code of placing objects. So let's search for it. Place. Place things on a map. And we have SP, solid call, map fill, mouse move. Here. So let me add, oh, there is already bookmark in here. So here we send a request to add an object to the map. And if we see the parameters, we have the X and Y. We can manipulate the X and Y if it is dynamic. Oh God. This will be tricky. To be honest, let me think. Yeah, the camera speed code is actually in the map itself, but the feature itself is only in the map simulator. I'm not going to move the feature to the game engine. So in other words, I have two solutions: either to determine the zoom and place it in here, or send a flag to the function and say, hey, I'm dynamic, and the map say, congratulations, I don't care. Oh, I mean, anyway. So here in the function, add objects, we can say is, well, boolean. It seems like an amateur saying the flag without saying the type in the parameter, is dynamic. My keyboard is one key on the left. What the hell? I don't think dynamic is spelled like this, so for the sake of saving some face, if I have any left, yeah, there's an A between the N and M. All right. So if it is dynamic, it will try to adjust the location of, I was going to say a word start with F, but of the object. So in here, we send the longest tab ever. What was the name? This one. Shift. Alright. So now we can tell if it is dynamic or not. So now we are going to, Jesus, change all of these guys. Jesus, this is not fun. Maybe if I change the X and Y, it will be much easier. Let me take a deep breath. So this part is for the mini. This part for the real object. Jesus. A lot of crap, dang it. This part for the layer, I don't care about it. I mean object layers, not the object zoom. This is just a pointer. Who's in the back, who's in the front. So we need to change this one and this one, this one, only 3 lines, so it wasn't that much. But once again, depends on the layer. If the layer is Below 0 is different than bigger than 0. So let's start working on it. Layer greater than 0. So if it is greater than 0, then we are going to add the location of the camera speed. Wait. This is confusing. No. No, I cannot do it like this. I don't think I can do it like this. Because this guy doesn't know where the mouse is, doesn't know where the camera is on the map of the editor itself. So, no. No. Screw you. Ah. So, unfortunately, we are going to add it in the condition in here. You gotta be kidding me. I just noticed we need to change the zoom too. So let me test something. Apparently, if we zoom in and place an object, let's move a little bit on the down. No, let's place it in the correct position. Alright. Let me use something bigger for testing purposes. Okay. Let me zoom out. Move that camera. Oh, I was on the corner of the camera. Seems fine. Oh, control work with it. Silly you. Anyway. So the zoom is fine. Silly you. So we need to fix this one. This one, as I said, if it is only dynamic. So let me return the condition and steal it. Bear with me. This condition will be a little bit annoying because it will be a little bit large. So if it is dynamic. Oh my god, no, this is not going to work because we need another condition. Is the layer below 0 or bigger than 0? I don't want to make two conditions like, a condition inside a condition because this will be annoying. So what we are going to do, we are going to put the condition in here. So this is if not dynamic and this is dynamic. Now we will check the layer in here. Because we have two different lists and each list have the values of zoom and values of the camera for the back objects and the front objects. So we check the layer. If this greater than 0, why the layer is screwed up? Because the layer is not called layer here, it's called parse OLCP, I believe. This is the shade, this is not the zoom or the layer, this one. So this is the layer. So let me, it's actually minus, not plus, because we want to take it back from it. So if the object is moving to the right, or moving, Yeah, to the right every time you move the camera. You want to take it back so it place it in the right position. Now we need to locate the layer. And we already done this job before. Where did we do that? So I don't want to copy it. I don't want to do it. Redo it again. I'm going to go to the ghost image down here, and I'm going to copy the condition. This one. Now you see why I want to copy it, because it's ridiculous. The only difference is we are dealing with the camera. We are not dealing with the zoom. Whoops, we need the back in here. No, we need the front in here, sorry. I'm losing my head for a second. This is the layer condition. And we are using VO speed and this one in the back. And this one in the back. And it should be this one. Alright. So let's copy this thing. And I pray that I didn't screw it up big time. And decrease it here. And we are going to use the Y speed this time. Alright. Without further ado, let's try it. Once again, let's load the game. Oh, come on, and let's go to objects. Let's do it like this. Let's go a little bit far, and to make it look like far, let's add a background. Yeah, that's a very small. Let's add another background just for the sake of lol. For the sake of lol. 25, 25. No, this is a shift. Okay, whatever. 25. And let's add images. Or I mean objects. So this is not affected by the camera speed. This is affected by the camera speed, but we are not setting the dynamic thing yet. So let's place these. Now when I activate the dynamic, it will show its real position in the gameplay. So as you can see, it's a little bit different. And if we increase the factor one more time, which I didn't save. 5. And which will get even further. Oops. So let's test it. If it is dynamic, can I place them in the correct position? So this is not affected by the camera, but this one is affected. And when I place it, it should shift to the left, or that's what happened before. But now it's still shifted left. That's me, fuck you. So we didn't fix it. Let's test the back ones. Yeah, it's not working. So why it's not working? Why it's not working? So this one is 4, so it's greater than 0. So it should decrease. Depends on number 4 here, which is 2. Oh, wait. I believe I need to multiply it with the position too. Or it's affected by the camera as well. So I believe I need to multiply it with the camera. Yeah. We missed the camera part, to be honest. You see here? Where is this part? I don't see it. Did we screw up big time? Yep, you screwed up big time. This is the camera part. But I believe I need to multiply this part with this part. And to check what I'm saying, if it's true or not, let's go to... Man, why am I streaming this? Sometimes I feel like, what are you doing to the people? This is butchering. So this is the camera position. And as you can see, it's multiplied with the camera position with the speed. So that was the mistake. So let's fix it. And beside, I just forgot, this thing must be mini, object mini. We're going to fix this really soon. Give me a second. So this huge fucker condition must be multiplied by the camera, but not the zoom. I wonder why. Oh, because the zoom is over all. Okay. And we need to multiply this part with the camera. But why? We need to check why. Okay, before we test it, let me add the condition that this sucker must be an object mini is mini check. Because the camera speed, I'm forcing it to and there's a good reason for that, because if you want the layers for the objects interact with the players, I'm going to add in the futures maps layers, so the player can play in different maps but they are on the same screen. So there are some games already made that, so you can move to the background and play. So if you want the normal objects to interact with the player, you should add them to the respective map in there. So congratulations, you made a heck of a mess. I always dreamed a year and a half ago that my engine will be simple and it won't have this complication. And look at me, it's complicated just like the rest. So this is mini, this is, let me add a background again to give it a feel that this is a map, this is not just something. And these are back objects. Let's move a little bit on the left. So let's make them dynamic. And now, behold, it's good up. I believe I should make it plus. So maybe I was wrong. I need to make it plus. So let's test it again. Come on. Alright. So this is dynamic again, I believe. Yeah. So, it's working. So if you remove the dynamic, they move back. But the dynamic. So 4. So let me show you exactly what I was trying to do. Imagine if we want to create a letter A, for example, on the background when the player reached to this position exactly. Oh, why this is I'm moving with the camera too much. Why this one is bigger? Oh, because it was on the wrong layer. Silly you. 5. So if the player was far, yeah, this is the wrong layer, and he moved here, you will see the letter A, for example. It's just a silly example, but I believe you get the point. So, ta-da! And then he move on and scoot up. So these are some of the objects on behind, some of the objects in the front, but when you move, you see them, they cover each other. Unfortunately, this is not transparent, so it doesn't give you the full experience. Let's test the Y part. So let's go to the background. Oh, not the background. To the setting, to the maps, to the zoom, and let's play with the Y. And make it negative, because I fear the Y should be plus. So all right, so yeah, it seems they're working with the Y and the plus. This will be useful for space games, maybe for the sky and the stars and stuff. I will see about that. As you can see, only the back objects are affecting by the Y, because I didn't change the Y values for the both objects to the objects in the front. So let's test placing them. Oh, it's working. It's working. Yeah, every time I move the mouse here, if I'm not fast enough, it scroll. So let's remove the dynamic. Ta-da! And all the positions scoot up. So wonderful, very wonderful. I'm actually happy with the progress of today, even though I worked only an hour and a half. This is very beautiful. So let's glue this thing. Let's see. I can work on this. This one should be easy. So when we edit the characters that we have, which unfortunately I lost the game file. This is a brand new one, and it doesn't have half the data that used to be in the previous file, unfortunately. So only we have one walker, and he doesn't have a default job. We need to add a default job first. And I don't have jobs, so I need to create one. And oh my god, how much do I love that? No, I don't love it at all. So, I need to add tributes to the job, and it's better to be the tributes in the game. Bear with me, that will take some time. So let's open the game engine. Unfortunately, the game engine won't work with the new features, the map layers and everything, because I didn't implement them yet. So everything in the game engine is kinda like 2 months old or something, around 2 months old. I have been dealing with a lot of crap on the I believe the server didn't connect yet. The Virginizer server. Yes, he's checking the version. Alright. So this is old crap. So we have few features in here that he can jump, but for some reason he's not jumping anymore. Why? I cannot jump. Hey, hello. And animation stuck. What the hell? Hello. Yeah, it's not jumping. Neither by the keyboard nor by the joystick. I don't know what's wrong. Something is going on. Maybe I replaced the game file and it's screwed up. Anyway, I'm going to change a lot of the crap later. It's in the task list, but not now. I'm still adding few features there and there. What I want to do is to go to the control initialize, the hard code part of the game, and check the variables that expected from the player. I need to remember where are they. I believe they are in the activator. Yeah, in here, you see, you should have something called jump height. And you should have something called number of jumps too. And he should have, I just need the spelling. He used to have 3 attributes. But for now, let's add jump height at least to specify how high he can jump. So as you can see, we have more than one character, but I'm going to remove them in the future because all of these characters were for test sake. So real, the normal walker and big walker need to be removed, and all of this crap. Actually, I might delete the whole thing because this is a hard code initialize for maybe only this part of this thing. Anyway, sometimes I love to talk. So we need to add an attribute called jump height, and let's give it a base of 0 and maximum of 200. Walker description and walker add. So we go to walker and we give him this description. What? Oh, I didn't upload them when I added the scale. Okay, save change, edit file. Oh, the whole part is not implemented, eh? Maybe it's not safe to. Then I will do it later. I will do it later. So yeah, it's even say here it should you do it on the stream. Oh, on the yeah, let's make it on the back. On the back. So this one is delayed. Floor the character and objects. Connect the objects on placing in the map and map regions. So we need to add some flags to help us to put the trees on the floors. And let me see what I have else, because this one I don't think it will be that smooth. It will take some work, but I guess I need to work on it. And I need to do this too, but let's first do on this. So let's see. So when I place objects, I want to add three features. Why it refuses to get smaller? Get smaller, dang it. I don't know if I should add them in here or not. This place start to become a little bit too small. Because some of these flags going to affect the creatures. Anyhow, I need to use the bathroom and bring a drink, so I'll be right back. Less than 10 minutes. So we are back. As I said, this part is a little bit tricky and it might destroy the world, so we need to be careful. I might enlarge the page to add the flags. So I might do this. Let's see how ugly it will look like. So here we can see the info of the block, and here we see the info of the stuff in the map. So that's why he's taking some space. We need to add flags to make it easier to place the objects connected to each other, and another flag to put the objects on the floor. The first floor detect. So and I was thinking to add a third one for platforms, but let's take it easy and do it one by one. So let's call this one floor. Hello, Jesse. And let's call this one block. And we need to add a tooltip. Oh, before we add, there's no tooltip. What the hell? I need to add the tooltip master or whatever it's called. Let's change the name. And maybe we need to add a group inside a group, but screw that. Let's be groovy and friendly and leave them like that. So what should I name this one? Place floor. Place block. Maybe we should make this one bigger too. Let me see how it's look like. Because if we loading the game, yeah, I hate resizing. It's kill the prestige, just kill the look. Even though the look doesn't look good, but yeah, complaining. So let's add Big Moon. Pokemon. I mean Big Moon. So if we resize it, it's look fine. But when we have the normal size, it gets fixed. Okay, I see. See, my coding is better than me. What did I just say? Please, my beloved audience, forget half what I say. Because half what I say is not good. And it seems you'll forget the half good side. But oh well. Let's return this thing in its original position. If I can remember it. No, maybe it was like this. In the half, in the middle. And should I fix the ghost image first, or should I fix them? It doesn't matter. So let's work on the ghost. No, on the placer first. So you see there's a huge formula to determine the x and the y, and we are going to add even more. And we could reuse real x, but let's add more values. Calculated x, cal y. All right. So in here, and let's make the x bigger, capital. So what we are going to do, what we are going really to do is not to screw with the code that we shouldn't screw with. That's what I should do. This is the block section. I need to screw up with the object section. This one. So the position of x is this one. Jesus Christ. Let's ignore the camera part. Oh. And let's add a call x here instead. And actually, oh God, I believe this is float. One step at a time. Actually, we can then replace this one with this one, but one step at a time, one step at a time. I'm screwing up big time. I'm screwing up big time. What do you want? What do you want? If I add the parentheses, it says it kills this parentheses. And all right. Call y. So let's add call y in here. He's still not happy, is he? Let's change this one into float. Alright. Now let's check what the fudge is going on with the parentheses before I lose my mind completely. So so this is the x. I'm going to cry before I'm going to die. I'm going to cry. In the day when devils cry. All right. So what we are going to do is go and screw up everything in the world. Wait a second. Zoom factor. Give me a second. So this factor is related to the stupid mini objects and when it's dynamic. Alright. So we are going to take this part, remove this part, and add it here because it became common, and we need to calculate the x and y in a different way now. Because I'm stupid and I deleted the line that I need, let's Rewis, that's an Arabic word. No, Rewis, I don't know if it's an English word or not. Oh, I screwed up many times now. Alright. Let's cut this, move this. Oh, yeah, no, E. Call x is equal to 1. All right. Now we are going to steal this part. Something is wrong. Where is over? No, that's it. Silly me, that's it. Actually, no. Only AX. Huh. Alright. Now we separate the whole mess. So we need the whole line just to determine the camera when it moves for the dynamic object camera speed difference. We need the whole part in here. God, that's a huge part. Now we want to convert this to fit on the block size on the till, like 48 exactly. So for example, if it is 47, it will become 0. So how can we do this? To do this, we will, if place floor checked, we take call x is equal to, pay attention to this, call x multiply by 48 divide over 48. Do you see what I'm doing? What? What? Why is not happy? So hopefully this trick will work. Let's do it in. Actually, this is a general condition. So we put it here. And actually, we are going to do the call y is the same thing. So let's test it and hope to the best. Um, I didn't load the map, did I? Before I do anything, oh, I really need to take a break. 10 minutes, damn it. So let me do this demonstration first, then we will take a break. First of all, let me fix the zoom. I mean the camera speed in here. And add a background, or at least two. Um, and save the map. Okay, so what we did just a few seconds ago is when I place objects, I can place them like this. But when I click on floor, it do nothing. Gosh. It do absolutely nothing. So what did I do wrong? This is the object, the game engine, screw you, get out. And I was like, pay attention, yeah, we are the smart people going to do something really smart. Really, really smart. And it wasn't. Where did I forget my cycle? Maybe if I do this instead. Yeah, I need to figure it out, but for now, let's take a break. I wanted to add it exactly on the block position, so it need more thinking than a silly equation like this. So let's take a break. 217. Oh, wow. I streamed the whole thing with a break for 10 minutes image and no one said a thing. No one said a bloody thing. It will be an interesting video to put it on YouTube. Silly mistake. I haven't streamed for a while and I do stupid mistakes. But next time, hopefully someone will inform me, please. Alright, so we are back. And 1 minute left. Alright. I almost forgot myself while taking a break. So let's start again. And this time I will remove the be right back. Hopefully I won't forget that. Because I ruined just an hour for the video. For the YouTube users, the future ones, like in 20 years or something. And we need to figure out why this is not working. The thing is, I might need to do it in a different way. So if the location of the map, the mouse is, let's say, 46, and I want to floor it, that's me make it 0. So I could divide it first on 47 or 48, and it should be in integer, become 0, then multiply it by 48. So let's take another example. I believe actually it's work. So let's remove this and replace this part with a condition. And if it is a floor, then we'll do the formula. If it's not, we'll return the EX only. So the formula is, this one is integer. So EX divide 48 and then multiply by 48. Hopefully that will work. So let's try that. And if it works, we're going to move the code in here. So let's load the game info. Let's load the map info. And let's go to the objects. So when we place objects, we can place them roughly anywhere we want. But when you click on floor, pray, seems it worked. So it gets placed exactly on the location of the block. So let's replace it with the other ones. And test the different conditions. Let's load the game again. Load the map. And zoom in. And use object minis. And use a different size. So you can see we can, oh, different layers, sorry. If we say floor, it doesn't work. does it? No, it worked, but because the size is 48, we might need to do some kind of hmm hmm let's remove the mini and take normal. Um, maybe, I don't know, because I was zooming in. I guess its effect was not the effect that I desire. Okay, this is the zoom one. This is floored. So it's working nicely, right? Let's zoom in. It doesn't work nicely. What the hell is going on? So, it doesn't work with zoom for some reason. Maybe I need to do the calculation after, not before. So let's try that. So let's test it without zoom first. Me and my stupid features. Let's add objects, mini ones, and make them floor, and select a layer, and let's select normal size first, and then zoom and try again. Yeah, it doesn't work, does it? Interesting. Why is that? Wait. Yeah, it's get affected by the zoom itself. So it become 24, half of the location, which is not correct. Damn it. Let me see again. Okay, take it easy. Let's try again. And think about it for a second. I might replace the 48 with the size of the object. So why zoom doesn't work? Actually it works, but maybe I need to multiply the 48 with the zoom, current zoom. Maybe. But before that, let me test this part before I lose my mind. Oh, no zoom, no zoom, la 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 la. Where's the zoom? Okay. No zoom. We don't want zoom. So this is no floor. Let's make, oh, I need to make the check based on the block, not floor. So this worked fine. As you can see, it plays only on the block size. This is not fine because it's affected by 48. And this is mini, this is non-mini. Have the same issue. But when I make the zoom normal, I cannot add in between. So okay, I believe I know the problem. I need to multiply the 48 with zoom factor and multiply again with the zoom factor. So let's try again. Let's try this again. Great. So floor, auto name, layer 1. I cannot add in between again. Zoom. Oh, why? This is not good. This is not good. What have we done? Let's test it again, just to have more fun. Don't you want more fun? This is fun. Doing the test over and over and over till you have no stamina left for the rest of the day. So no zoom. It's screwed up because I didn't click on floor. Silly you. What? No, it's totally screwed up. Zoom. Actually, it became normal all of a sudden. Okay, first of all, let's change this into a place block. Second of all, what have we done? Apparently, we screwed up. Let's try to fix the non-mini objects and forget about the above part for now to make testing easier, because it seems this is hit and miss, and this is a sign of desperation. Jesus, it's not working anymore. What have I done? Okay. Let's test it for again. Okay, so it's working now. Even though that doesn't make a lot of fucking sense because the zoom factor is 1. So 1 shouldn't manipulate the equation. Take a deep breath. Let's try again. And this time I'm not going to multiply with zoom factor because just because. I have been working 3 hours per day for a long time. I need to try to stretch it to 6 again. And I'm already getting tired, even though it's the morning and it's almost afternoon and almost done only 3 hours. Yes, could have again. I don't believe it. So let me take a look on this miserness. Why it's screwed up. Maybe because the zoom factor already have been taken care of, but I mean the zoom factor is only 1. It shouldn't affect the calculation. Why did it screw it up? So if I remove this is worrisome. It behaves normally. When I multiply by 1, it doesn't behave normally. Oh, do you think? No, that doesn't make a lot of sense. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Let me zoom again. Maybe I should replace this soda with beer, but alcohol is forbidden for Muslims, unfortunately. Because this is fucking depressing. So this is the maximum zoom. And for some reason, I can place objects like in between the blocks. Anyhow. No, seriously, I need to learn or figure out how to fix this because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, my friend. My friend, this is ridiculous. What if sorry, I said what if and I forgot what I was going to say. Think about it. Think about it. If it is zoomed to maximum, it's become 2. So the mouse location should be multiplied by 2. Is it possible? So We are going to multiply the whole thing with the zoom factor. And give it a try. No. First do the test without zooming. Alright? Alright. I cannot add in between, but it keep adding objects, which is it's alright, but not many objects. Many objects might crash. I need to do some kind of checking. Let's zoom to the maximum, and it's working, but the position is not. Because I should add the 48 in here too, but the last time I added here it didn't behave in the way I wanted. So let's take a look. Wait a minute. Yeah, I need to take care of the ghost image too. But as I always say, one step at a time. So take objects, take number 1, zoom in, no fucking flooring, I mean blocking. Nope, it's not working. Just my life. It's not working. Damn it. Think. Why it's not? Oh, what if? No, that won't work either, but I'm desperate. I'm just desperate. Let's test it with... Ah, look at that. It's fine. Let's zoom and pray. Zoom and same old problem. It's 12, not 48. Or 24, I mean. Even if I zoom a little bit, if I zoom out, wait, why the zoom is, oh my god, what the hell, why did I did the zoom like this? It's not accurate at all. Yeah, this is fucked up in many ways. But you can see the blocking, what do you call it? The effect of locking, but it should be based on 48, not based on the zoom. So I need to enhance my math a little bit. I don't get it why. I don't get it why it's not working. It's confusing. Maybe I need to get the final result. What if I turn this into floor and then make it into integer? The whole point is to turn it into integer in the first place. With the zoom factor. So let's try this one. And if it doesn't work, I need to hit my head to the wall a few times. Calm down. Then try to think about it in a deeper level. So it's behaving normally in the normal zoom. Let's zoom in, maximum. Nope, still the same problem. This is sorrowful. This is sorrowful. So what does the zoom mean? The zoom mean just enlarging the things, but the camera position is still the same. And I have real X. Why shouldn't I use real X instead? Yeah, let's use real X. Let's use real X. I already programmed real X. What the fuck? Why am... Oh. 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 If I'm going to use real X, I need to remove the camera position from the placing in here. This one. And when I do that, I might screw up a lot of crap. So let me be patient a little bit. Yeah, let me try. Sorry. Let me try relax. So let me copy this because I might screw up big time. Remove this and comment this. And remove this part. I remove this part. Okay, great. Imagine if all of that fixed because I fixed it already and I completely forgot about it. That will be not funny. No. RealX is one of the things that I made a year and a half ago, if not more, because this is part of Map Simulator 1. If you notice here, there's a 2 for a reason, because this is the second Map Simulator. The first Map Simulator wasn't this advanced, wasn't even half of 1% advance of this thing. It was made in Visual Basic actually, not in C#. So let's try to add normal objects without flooring or blocking. Then we add it as a block and nope. We need to multiply it by 48. and maybe multiplied by the size after we do some calculation. I will see what it fits. And maybe I need to add the third checkbox for blocking with size. We will see about that. So objects, block, name. Alright, let's zoom, move on, and Bismillah. Oh, look at that. It worked like magic. Let's zoom out. Nice. And it's already been programmed. Silly me. I wasted 30 minutes, almost 30 minutes for nothing. And now I'm going to waste even more. I'm going to use the bathroom for a second. So, give me 2 minutes. So we are back. Alright. So let's fix this part and above. And test it before we do anything. So when we have a game and we have many objects and we have dynamic placing and we have layers with speed, different camera speed, then this will take effect. A lot of conditions, isn't it? So let's activate the dynamic backgrounds flag and click on block, and this is mini objects, and you can see they are blocking correctly. Now let's move on, put it high zoom, and nope, the high zoom is not working. It has the same issue. So let's make it as a normal object and take a look. Oh, they have the same issue. No, actually, because this is not related to the zoom factor of the object itself. That's why I do that, but when we use normal size, it's working. So let's use mini objects. It's working fine. There you go. But when we remove the blocking, oh, what the hell? Oh. What the hell? We screwed up something, ladies and gentlemen. We screwed up something. So, yeah, we screwed up the dynamic placing. Both of them are screwed up. What the hell? You fix something, you break three things, right? Such a life. Oh, maybe no. Let's see. No, both of them are broken. What the hell have I done? Alright. So, totally screwed up. Totally screwed up. Let's activate the dynamic and move the camera a little bit and see. Oh wow, everything is broken. Do you imagine that? No, the location is working. Okay. So if we place objects in here, and we place objects in here in a different layer, they move fine, but placing them is totally fucked up. I don't believe it. We broke this. Why we just done this the last hour and now it's broken. Why? Why? Maybe. Oh. I believe we need to do this. Let me try without flooring. And then mini. And then layers, different layers. Alright. Now let's try flooring. First, let's try normal objects. With the normal layer, okay. Then with the small layer. Alright. And then with the closed layer. Then we will try the mini. Hopefully I fixed the problem. Now let's try zooming. And try... No, it's still broken. No, wait, it's working. Oh, the normal one is not working. Interesting. Yeah, we screwed up placing with zoom with the new feature. Yeah, it was working and now it's not. It's related to the Zoom, but I'm not sure. Let's take a look on the old code. Actually, I should keep the oldest code. Oh. Hmm. My head is not working. All of a sudden, I start to sigh. I might take a full hour break. But usually, I hate long hour breaks or long breaks, I mean, because yeah, sometimes, if not most of the times, I run away from the work when I take them. This will take some time, if not a lot of times. This will take some time. I was close, but not close enough. The thing is it working even without flooring? What bothers me the most is an hour ago it was working fine. Now it's broken. And I didn't save the code for the old one. Yeah. This is not working at all. This is not working at all. So this is Zoom almost 1. This is Zoom almost 2. And this is me getting really fucking tired of this bullshit. What did I do wrong? Oh, wait. Before, Mm, I need to add this thing. Right? Right? I believe. Work is work. Fun is fun. And this is neither work, neither fun. uh, don't be a wussy. Don't be a wuss. Let's try to add far away objects. Yeah, it's could have a little bit. Even though I'm not flooring it. Because if I do, I screw up even more. Oh. Oh. No. Are you telling me that I added objects outside the map? Because I was trying to block them. Yeah. So this is not accurate, and I screwed up big time, and now I want to call mommy. I might need to open to check how the old thing works, because I screwed up big time now. The problem is I didn't copy the work of the last backup. So I need to check this video and read the old code. Jesus Christ. So I'm going to end the stream early, 14 minutes early, because my head is not working anymore and I feel so fucking tired. But I done around 3 hours, and hopefully I will do 3 more today. Good progress, nevertheless. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.